If you back a wild animal into a corner, they're going to become a dangerous animal. So if you want to die on that hill of yours of righteousness and moral majority, then you go right ahead. I dare you to try and stop me from going into a women's bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. I dare you to try and stop a transgender woman in my presence from using the bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. This is a call to action and a call to arms to everybody within the United States that are scared, worried, have children that are transgender, lesbian, bi, or gay. This is a call to action. You need to arm up. Plain and simple. Go out, buy a gun. Learn how to use it efficiently, through and through. Because the time to act is now. You need to protect yourself, and you need to protect your fellow transgender brothers and sisters and theys and thems. You need to protect the rest of us in the LGBT community, as I'm going to do myself. Because there are lots of people like me who are not afraid to die. I love my girlfriends to death, but I would rather die for them to secure their safety, freedom, and future than to live and not have anything done. So you go ahead. You protect your kids.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Waddy's channel. So today, guys, I'm making a video that I've been putting off making for quite some time. I was going to try and hold off on making any type of video regarding this topic for as long as humanly possible, but since this crap keeps coming up, I have no choice but to finally get it out in the open and throw my 2 cents in. So anytime that you have a person or a group of people that feel privileged enough, they're always going to feel like they can start getting away with murder. And that's exactly what's going to happen with people like this clown that you're going to find in this video, this Tara J. And I'm absolutely ashamed and absolutely embarrassed for the transgender community. Now, you have legitimate transgender folks out there. And then you have this guy right here. There is a huge difference from being transgender and this person who is nothing more than a bona fide cross-dresser. This is just good old boy going into his mama's closet, pulling out her Sunday's dress and playing dress up. And that absolutely disgusts me that people like this are welcomed into the transgender community when you have, like I said, when you have legitimate transgender people with actual identity issues. Different, obviously, they're what's inside here is different. Here and here is different from, well, down there, obviously. So this person right here, one of the most disgusting human beings ever. And when I talk about the privilege of a certain group of people, we see it all the time, man. And that's exactly why you have all these people identify as a cupcake. I identify as a dog. I identify as a rattlesnake. Why? Because you know what? You can group all of these morons together, and they're all going to be bundled together and get the same types of privileges, and it's a damn shame. I mean, how sickening does it have to be for people who are actually gay and had certain struggles, and then you had folks who've had identity issues growing up and went through the processes of transitioning and are legitimate transgender folks, and then you have these wannabes, these little make believe people like this so-called Tara J, basically screwing over. This is why the transgender community is the laughing stock that it is. I'm pretty sure that a lot more people would be more sympathetic and caring towards the identity of certain folks, but it's become an absolute joke. When you start creating 18 different genders and stuff, it's a laughing stock. How does a person like this, and we're going to watch a couple different clips here. How does a person like this go on to these public social media websites, TikToks, your Twitter and YouTubes and what have you, openly threatening people? Grab your guns. Let's start murdering people if they stop us from entering a bathroom type of deal, and getting away with it. Because these soft-skinned liberal pukes are so freaking scared to well, actually, no, they actually are the left side, so I really can't say that. No, I don't want to bring politics into this, but we all know what it is. So, no, this is not going to be political. No, I'm not going there. But what I will say is that you have these cross-dressers and getting the same rights and privileges of actual transgender folks, and it's a damn shame. I don't have much to say on the topic. That's why I really haven't made any videos about it in the past. If somebody were to ask me about it in the past, my answers are very, very easy, very simple, straightforward. I look at transgenderism the same way I look at a person who's gay in general. If the person's gay or if they're transgender, does that make the person less smart? Does it make them less funny? Does it make them less kind? If the answer is no, then who gives a shit? Let the person be what makes them happy. But this, people like this that are on these sites with spreading these propaganda, spreading hate, with these type of messages, it's sick. There's probably a couple others that really kind of stand out to me that I just want to slap around because they're just freaking idiots. And if I could find those clips, I want to include it with this one. But if not, then this one in particular person, if you are transgender or fall in the transgender community, I would hope that someone bands together and kicks this asshole out, because this person does not fall under any values or anything like that of this particular community. So sick, man. We're gonna watch a couple more clips. Like I said, very quick video. I don't have too much to say on the topic. This person's just an asshole. I've seen these videos plenty. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen these videos 100 million times. But I'm just going to show it to you for the 100 millionth and first time. So let's move on to a couple clips, and we'll say our final piece and end the video.
Yes, I am that person that made that viral video a few months ago that was slandered and defamed. I am that Tara also that Tara J who's going to be running for office. Maybe not this term, but next term I'm going to be running for representative of my district. I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to help make that happen. And if that means running for office, I'm going to give a flying fuck what kind of pictures you have of me, of my sex worker days. I'm going to be that politician that stands up and says, yeah, you know what, $20, but I'm here to fight for the people that can't fight for themselves. What else you got? Run as myself, but that won't get me anywhere. But I will run Democrat.
not doing credit. You're gonna give me my fucking money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you'd like me to. You need to settle down.
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay? Ma'am, once again, ma'am.
I said both of you.
No, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am.
I actually said both of you guys. It was a general.
Right beforehand, you fucking said sir.
Sir? Okay.
Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a fucking sir.
I apologize.
Motherfucker.
I apologize now.
I need your corporate number because I'm going to call them and talk about how I was misgendered several times in this store.
I apologize for that.
I need your corporate number now.
I can get it for you if you like. That's not a problem.
Get it for me now.
I'm going to ask you to calm down and stop cussing.
Give me your
Stop
corporate
hitting
number.
bitch run property.
Well, I'm going to ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man because quite clearly I am not.
And I apologize. I'm sorry for that, ma'am. I will get you that number. Is that okay?
Yes,
I'm
get it
just
for me
asking-
now.
I'm asking you to stop
Get it
cussing.
for me now. I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing.
Okay.
Give me the damn number now, please. Ooh!
Ma'am. Ma'am, I apologize.
Ooh!
I apologize, ma'am. I will get you that number right now.
No, you're just going to keep bumping your gums. You're just going to keep bumping your gums and disrespecting trans people in this store, which I plan on telling the entire LGBTQ community. You're going to lose money over this.
Oh my god, I am absolutely going to get destroyed in the comment section for this video. But I wanted to make more adult related content, and sometimes it means making videos on the really touchy subjects. Now, there's no doubt that this guy in this last video is gay. Fine. No harm, no foul. He's gay. It is what it is. There's absolutely no problems with the man being gay. You can't slap on a wig and call yourself a woman and expect it to get these added bonuses for being transgender. And you see the way that he took out his anger and that aggression. Okay. That is severe masculinity. This man is on some major steroids. He's built like the fucking Incredible Hulk. Manly voice, manly body shape, masculine facial features. Outside of the wig, I mean, what feminine features is on this person? I mean, was he wearing makeup? Maybe. I mean, his actions, his behavior. Everything in this is 100% male. Okay? So you can't be pissed off at somebody because they address you based on what you are, which is male. You are a naturally born male. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not a prude, right? So I am not going to be one of those guys. And if you are, it doesn't matter. You know, again, everybody has their right to have their own opinion. Some folks are all like, you know what? If you're born female, you will die female. You can't transition to male. Same thing. If you're born male, you can't transition to female. You'll always be male. Got it. Perfectly fine. Well within your right to believe that. Me, I'm okay. I feel like if you're female and you always felt like you should have been born a boy, and you're a tomboy, and everything that you do is you feel like you fit in more better with the boys. You want to transition to male? Got it. We will call you Mr., Sir, what have you. But you also gotta look the part. If I look at you and I see, I don't know, I'm trying to find a good example. Someone who's very feminine. If I look at it and I see very feminine features, and yes, there are males, naturally born males who do have very feminine features, and vice versa, even voices. So, but still, if I look at you, and you know what, you can have this guy over here, born a male, has always been a male, straight male, he might be called ma'am. Maybe he's got long hair. Shit, myself. What was it? 2011. 2011, I was going to Afghanistan for the first time as a government contractor. I was hired by Mantech, and I had not long blonde hair, but I had longer hair. I'd say about the length I do now, maybe a little bit longer, possibly. Maybe not quite touching my shoulders, but I mean relatively long. I didn't comb it back; it was kind of downward, but face full of hair. Okay, this it was my look. I'm at the DFAC. I'm being served, and the server, she gives me my food and she calls me ma'am. I mean, she probably just saw me from the side and saw the long blonde hair and just thought female. But I mean, could you in a million years think that I was a female with male features and a face full of fuzz? No, it happens. You're gonna misidentify people from time to time. So in a case where this person is completely masculine, and this whole aggression he had afterwards, in what capacity could we take you at your word that you are a female, even in the transitioning process? We have seen many a time where transgender women, over the course of years of transitioning, you look at them and you could never in a million years tell that they were ever born male. And they're beautiful, beautiful women. And you wouldn't even know that they weren't naturally born female until something additionally slaps you in the face afterwards. With this person, hell, with the next person we're going to see in the next clip, with a few more years of transitioning, you know what? They can call themselves transgender at that point. The person we saw in the very first clip, I don't care how many years that they go through the transitioning, hormones or whatnot, they could never be a passable female. You always see this talk about, we're not in there. We're not going into women's bathrooms, for example, to assault women. We're just in there to use the bathroom. If men want to hurt women, they're gonna all they gotta do is open the door and go and attack a woman. So any man can do it at any time. So looking at trans women, men transitioning to women as perverts, whatever. But no, that. And what about straight males or trans lesbians? Now you're basically a naturally born male in a women's locker room, but you're a transgender woman, so I mean, I guess you're authorized in the women's locker room, right? Getting your rocks off because you're seeing a bunch of beautiful naked women in front of you. Yeah, people are going to be uncomfortable with that. You're a female woman. You're going to get a pap smear or something. You'd rather have a female doctor assist you, right? I mean, how uncomfortable are you going to be with the male doctor in front of you? So if the female doctor used to be a male, you're probably going to feel the same way. It's maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in that position, so I really can't really make that argument, but it's something to consider. You're a boy and you were assaulted. It might be easier to talk to a male police officer than it is a female police officer. It doesn't mean you have anything against the female police officer. Just it's a comfort level, and I think a lot of, and I call it the so-called or the wannabe transgender because I feel like the real transgender women out there, and the transgender men as well, but most I think majority of transgender are female, transition to female. So you don't really see a lot of these issues. It's always the ones that, and I guess the term passable isn't technically a term that a lot of people use. But being passable, I guess, in society is, again, a comfort level. If you're a woman in a locker room and another woman walks in and you look at her, she just looks like another natural woman, you're not going to bat an eye twice, right? Or you're not going to feel that level of unease or discomfort. And it's not that you think that the person's going to assault you. It's about getting naked in front of a stranger. And that's what it is. A lot of people think it's about, oh, they think we're going to attack them. And no, it's not about being attacked. It's about getting naked or being put in a position of discomfort. I'm going to put on another clip. I found this one, and it looks like there's multiple videos in this clip, and I've seen this guy plenty of times. So this guy is one of the most frustrating people out there, but it kind of goes hand in hand with what we're talking about in this particular video. So stay tuned for the next video clip.
Looks like he's having a nice feast.
She, her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
But it was not all good.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay. The Sweetwater starts at okay.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's just always like a knife. It always hurts every single time. I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir.
Oh, okay.
It just really sucks every time it happens.
Sorry about that.
I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir, you know? Thank you. Did you call me sir? I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this called me sir.
What?
Called me sir.
Oh.
It's just like, it kind of just hurts a lot to get called sir.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
Very good. Thank you so much. No, oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm not a sir. Nothing like a good misgendering. It is a knife in the gut when I get called sir. I feel like I need to tell him. I need to tell him that hurt. It hurts more, though, and it's not intentional because it means like this is sir to him. I know you didn't mean it, but I'm not a sir.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I know you didn't mean it. It's just, you know, it hurts. I know when people clock me, it's fine, but like it does kind of hurt. Thank you. I'm not sir.
Oh, sorry.
Not sir. Not sir. The guy who dropped the food off, he called me sir twice in a row.
Okay. I'll let him know that, and
Thank you. I appreciate that. I am not sir. Do you want to say that to the camera? Hundreds and hundreds of people watching you?
Me right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
No, go ahead. You just called me a man. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. Yeah, you're a coward. Come on over. Say what you got to say to me. Oh, you don't want to call me a man to my face? Come on over. What do you got to say? What do you got to say about transgender people?
I didn't know you were trans.
Yeah, go ahead.
You didn't know he was trans.
Go ahead.
I did not know this man was trans. Wait, what do you go by? What do you go by?
Does it matter?
It does, because I'm asking you.
Say what you got to say. There's a lot of people watching you.
The real question is, it doesn't matter if you're transgender or not. Are you with that? Are you with the people that march and be like, "We're coming for your kids"? That's where it's bad. That's when it gets bad. Oh, you need to stay up.
What's your name?
Me? I'm K.
K?
K.
K-A-Y?
K-A-Y.
Okay, and what's your name?
I don't have to give you any of my information.
You certainly don't. What's your
My
name?
name's JJ, and is y'all thing a cult? It's like LGBTTL a cult or something?
Can I ask why you didn't step in? What you were standing and watching? They called me a pedophile.
they were verbally harassing me.
I didn't hear him call you that. I didn't know. I honestly had no idea what conversation you were having.
So thank you to the Daily Caller for that last video clip. Now I just gotta ask, what's the most cringiest part of that whole video? Me personally, I think it's dressing up the dog to look like a Frenchman. You know, not the whole spurning the kids up when they're trying to, you know, literally do what they're supposed to and ask, hey, what do you go by? What do you identify as? What are your pronouns? No. All right, I'm going to put this out there. I might be a supporter of the rights and everything, but I will never go by the whole they, them bullshit. No, screw that. You want to identify as a girl, you are a girl. Within reason. If you're a boy, if you identify as a boy, you're a boy. You are not a they. What the hell is a they? I didn't even notice it at first, but my wife's her veterinarian kept referring to our cat as an hour, and it was driving me nuts. At first, I didn't really put two and two together. When she kept saying, like, our heart isn't very strong, or our heart is weak. You know, she kept saying, or yeah, whenever she was talking about the cat or the injury or the health or whatnot, it was always our. I thought she was just saying that because, like, my wife and I, as the owners, the parents, what have you, and then the cat, all of us, the parents of the cat together, the child, we're all as one, so our. But then it kind of dawned on me, like, later on as we were going along, was this some kind of, like, they, them type of bullshit that she was trying to pull on us with the cat? Instead of referring to her as a she, they kept referring to the cat as an our. I'm like, that's so goddamn cringy. Oh my God. So no, if somebody comes at me and says, yeah, I'm a they, them, I'm like, no, I have my limits. I won't judge you. I won't complain about you, or, you know, we could have the best relationship in the world, greatest friendship and everything. Absolutely. You can lean on me for anything. I can lean on you for anything, but damn it, if you ask me to call you a they, no. That is just not going to happen. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, the dude in this freaking video. So I've already said the freaking dressing up the damn dog was already cringe enough, but not every freaking thing in the world has to be a freaking knife to the heart. That was everything is driving me nuts. So how you already go to these restaurants, you know what's going to happen. You set up your camera to film it. You're already planning for it. It's not like, hey, they came up to me, they started harassing me, or they started misgendering me and misidentifying me, what have you, and then I started filming it for my own protection, whatever. No, you did it with the hope that they would do this so you have something to throw on your TikTok or whatever for your likes and your subs and bullshit like that. For your damn... This person is nothing more than a clout chaser. All three of these women that we've seen in this video, none of these are transgender women. The last person that I've seen, I mean, this person was like the only person that I could tell that actually had breasts. So maybe he's in a process of actually transitioning, and in 5 years, I might actually call him a her, because at that point he might actually be fully transitioned. But right now, all I see is a man face with a man voice. I mean, he's got some stuff working, but I can go to the doctor right now and have surgery. Doesn't change my identity or my gender or anything. And like I said, the kids at the end, like they literally try to talk to you and ask about your identity, and you wouldn't. Oh, it doesn't matter. You just made a point to the whole world that all this crap just doesn't matter. And that's not me saying it. That's not those kids saying it. That is literally your so-called trans influencer or whatever the heck this person is telling the world that all of this non-binary, they, them, furry, I don't know, what other bullshit out there. Goddamn. There's just so much damn crap. Like every time I turn on the YouTube, there's for whatever reason, this crap is in my recommended videos, and this crap is like constantly coming up. And yeah, I'm gonna watch it because recommended, right? And so like you're just gonna kind of scroll through and just pick out a video that seems interesting. What kind of sucks is once you pick out that video, that's already in the algorithm. So now all of your damn videos are gonna be that. So you kind of bite yourself in the ass with that. But oh goddamn, this is probably like a 25-minute video already, and I was expecting like a 10-minute video, but then I kind of started doing this, bitching. Not really bitching, but I think I made some good points. Not a lot. I could have done better. Bring on the hate, folks. No, I think some people will appreciate what is said. Not everybody's ready. Like I said, I'm not ready for some of the junk. A lot of it I'm okay with. I'm indifferent, but these people, this first idiot dressing up in his mom's dress and calling himself transgender. No, you're not. This roided up dude throwing on a wig, calling himself a transgender. No, you're not. Like I said, the closest of the three people we've seen, the last one was the closest one, and probably and he's probably I don't want to say the manliest voice of them all, but he ain't fooling anyone. You're not gonna walk into a dark alley and be surprised to find out that is not a man or that's not a woman. It's still a physically male body, so that's it. I am cashing it in for this video, guys. Hopefully this was interesting enough and something that you might look forward to in the future if the video does pretty well and there seems to be interest in a future or follow-up video. I might enjoy doing more of these type of videos in the future, but again, it all depends on the viewers and how you guys feel about it. So I only want to make videos for you guys. So if it doesn't do well or if nobody cares about this type of stuff, sorry. And that's it for now, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment and I will respond as soon as I can. And until next time, goodbye, everybody.